How's it going today, folks? I'm Braap and welcome back to the Braap Shack. Today, as you can see, we're on the roof of the said Braap Shack, and winter's almost here, and we're gonna get this bitch shingled today. But first things first, there's a chimney. I'm gonna go right in here somewhere. So we got to deal with that, and then we can put some shingles on this bitch. So I don't know how much of this I'm actually gonna show you, because most of it's pretty repetitive and boring, but let's get to it. So set you guys up right here somewhere. So, just a quick look at it. Last year when I built this place, I did blown in right to the bottom side of the sheeting, which is why we're treating this like it's a cathedral ceiling, even though it's flat on the inside. It's not really cathedral, but my chimney box, that's a cathedral ceiling box. And the reason for that is so that I can keep the insulation off the side of the box, off the side of the chimney, all the way from my ceiling inside all the way to out here. So move a little bit of that. I'll go get a drill, cut a couple pieces of 2x4, and we'll be ready to make some marks, drop that guy in, and yeah, that'll be shingle time. Well, here we are. We got the chimney in, went inside because it started snowing. Now I got throw on the drip edge, and we'll start shingling. Only got about an hour left of daylight, but alrighty. Well, we're back with the Braap Shack roof. Last night, quite shortly after I shut off the camera, she started fucking snowing, and the roof surface turned into a sheet of ice. I mean, it's only 312 pitch, give or take, and I was sliding right off. So I managed to get the drip edge on, and got the drip edge on all the way around, and my starter row of shingles, and then I called it. I was just sliding off. So Chico, fucking dog, chewed the cover off my outside receptacle on the shop. Now he's fucking eating it. Fucking eating it. Fucking just dickered. Might as well fucking eat it now, dog. I'm not used to roofing with gloves on. I think I may have to abandon them. Over. If it were warmer out, I'd just use a hook blade. It's so fucking cold out here. Going through where the shingles are 2-ply, it's just cold, stiff, and you pull real hard and then it fucking gets through and then flying off all crooked. But normally I don't use big dumb scissors for roofing. I know some guys do all the time, but not me. See, normally how we do it, me and Braap Billy will start and he'll run halfway across the roof and I'll pick up his rows and run to the other end and that's how we bang off like a roof the size of my house. You know, that would be a day and a half. Well, there we go for the first side. And the only fucking around on the roof was just this chimney. So, there you go. Yeah. I'm gonna go and have a coffee, and I'll get to the other side. Maybe I'll... Time to crack a cold one. Hey, bet you thought that was a fruity Coors Light or something. Except I don't drink. And when I did, it wasn't fucking Coors Light. I was a Budweiser or Corona kind of guy. But yeah, me and the liquor don't mix. Bit of a fucking goof, if you know what I mean. I'm fucking just finishing up the tail end of a fucking 12-year suspension for my driver's license because of a whole fucking string of DUIs and driving while disqualifieds and zero fucks kind of behavior. So I had to quit drinking and grow a couple fucks because yeah, ridiculous. Just fucking compiling the fucking suspensions there for a couple years. Christmas Day 2019 will be 8 years since I had a drop of liquor. Quit drinking, you find out, you know, how many real friends you actually have. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people who have quit drinking could contest to that. You know, I had tons and tons of friends all over the country, and realized when I quit drinking I had pretty well zero in common with any of them. Sad to say, not that they're bad people or anything. Not knocking on anybody who fucking likes the liquor. That's fine. You do you, I'll do me. It agrees with some people. Me, it turns me into a fucking lunatic. I in no way, shape, or form condone drinking and driving, but I get the liquor in me, and I just want to drive anything and everything. See how fast it goes and what it feels like upside down. Just kidding about the upside down part. Never really got into too many wrecks when drinking. I'm a pretty good driver. With just about everything that I've so far tried to drive or operate. But like I said, no way, shape, or form condoning drinking and driving. Don't drink and drive, folks. Most of the worst wrecks I've been in were sober. Actually, all of the worst wrecks I've been in, I was sober. Well, camera died. Left. I didn't feel like climbing down to get a battery. So now all that's left is the cap. And for anybody who's interested, this is how you cut cap. And there we go, caps are cut. Now back up we go with these. Last little bit. Fucking bang these down. And Braap Shack roof complete. It's always the carpenters that have, you know, the carpentry projects at their home that aren't finished. People are always like, why? You know, that's what you do. Why is it half done? Well, why do a lot of mechanics drive old junk vehicles? Because that's what we do. We take care of other people's shit. And then by the time we get home, I don't fucking feel like, you know, fucking mechanic don't want to go home and do more mechanicking. Huh? Just like a carpenter don't want to go home after work and do more carpentating. You know, do enough carpentating at work. And so for anybody wondering, the Braap Shack is not my primary gig. My primary gig is been doing carpentry for, you know, a little over 15 years. Only now I just finally got signed up with an apprenticeship program. I'm apprenticing at the company that I work for, but more or less just a formality in my opinion. I don't know, some others may have different opinion on that, but well, they're a snapple line, I guess. Just so we don't end up with a fucking dickered up, crooked fucking cap. Oh, Chico, shush up. Now, as for which way did your cap go, it's up for debate. Some people don't care. Where I live, got Great Slave Lake just that way, and we get a lot of blowing wind that way. So I like to, everywhere in Hay River that I do these, I always try and point the lap away from the lake. Like I said, some people will say it doesn't matter. Those people can do whatever the hell they want, really. No concern to me. I may come up a couple skinny on this fucking cap, but I just didn't want to cut up more than I had to, so 12 as a starting point should bring me, you know, within a foot or so. Okay, so we are about, I'd say about 2.5, 3 feet shy, 34 inches shy, and 34 inches would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we gotta go cut 7 more. usually don't leave too much of a mess anyway, but a couple little pieces of plastic, we gotta let them flutter away. John, you want to receive this? Thank you. Oh! That's fine, it's boss stitch. Those kind love to be dropped.
Greetings. Your boss is calling you. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to activate the call, at which point vital information will be disseminated to you. The secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This call will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Just give these guys a little dab. Take one more quick little walk around, make sure there's no other low ballers to fucking deal with.